morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday and I thought we could spend a bit of the work week together. Today is Wednesday, but it's like my Monday. I was going to say today is Monday because in my head it's like a Monday because I've had the weekend off, which is actually Monday, Tuesday. Anyway, so today is Wednesday. It is my long day. I am in the office today from 10 till 1. Then from 1 till 2:30 I'm with a client in the office, and then at 2:30 I go to bring him home and I drop him home for 3 o'clock. So that's not too bad. And I'm with the same client then later on that evening from 6 till 9. So it's a long old day. Then tomorrow I have my usual Thursday client that we go out, we go do our shop, we get brunch out, and we generally have a very relaxing day, and I'm with him from 10 until 1. And then on Friday I have a early start. We are up at the client's house for 9 o'clock, which means, because obviously it's morning rush hour and it's a Friday, I have to leave my house at about 8:20. So that is the way this week is gearing up. And then I have my usual clients Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Still got to hold on to her, which I'm thrilled about because I actually enjoy her company. Well, not that I don't enjoy the others' company, I just have had her the longest and we're in a nice little routine. So yeah, so that is the way this week is looking. Monday, see, I keep saying Monday because in my head it's Monday, it's my Monday. So today is Wednesday, so we get lunch in work today. Now it's only usually a light lunch, so maybe omelette, or it could be toasty sandwich and soup, a cup of soup. It all depends. It's not normally a heavy meal. But then on Friday we're having lasagna, garlic bread and chips, I think, and that'll be a fairly heavy meal. But that usually sets us all up then for the weekend, so it's nice. So that is what that's the plan this week thus far, bearing in mind I have not been into the office yet. So when I go in, I normally have a 15-minute meeting with my boss, who catches me up on everything that happened, shouldn't have happened, could have happened, didn't happen and won't happen. So we have that's the worst about starting midweek. I usually walk in to shit. Excuse my French. But on a Monday you go in quite blissful and naive. For those who start on a Monday, I normally go into a bit of a shit show of people having a clue what's happened or what will happen or what could have happened. And I usually walk in and missed all that and all the usual drama that'll go with it. But not to worry. Sorry, I'm just trying to not to hit my colleague's car at the moment. Oh. We're grand. We missed her. But we missed her. I can pull over a bit actually. I'm the last car by the gate. Now it is annoying to get out of, but hey ho, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Once I can get out, I don't care. Right, I will go in and I will talk to you at some point this morning, and if not, I will see you at the end of the workday. Alright guys, so it is 1:15 and I am finished now until 6 o'clock tonight. So yeah, happy days. I'm going to go home, see the pup, see if Carl's home. I might be a bit late, he said, so we will see. But I don't have to bring anybody home, which was surprising. So yeah, my boss was like, no, I think you did enough running around, you just have it handy. And I'm like, I ain't going to complain. So I am heading home. Just looked at the dog on the camera we have set up for the dog, and fast asleep on my couch. So happy, he's happy. So that's all that matters. Had a lovely toasted ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. So that'll keep me going now for another bit. But I was laughing, I was in work and they wrote me a list to go to Dominic's and buy a load of stuff for the centre, and my boss wants a couple of bits as well. I'm just like, okay, I'm the one that lives the closest to it, so that's my job. So, but funny, because they were going through, one of the users he was going through the list, and he kept saying to one girl, do you want this? And she was going, oh, go on, get me a box of this. That's the danger with Dominic's when you go to Dominic's, because everything comes across so cheap, you end up buying tons of stuff. So, but I was laughing, boxes of flakes. I was like, the hell? So, anyway, that would be, probably be tomorrow, Friday. Am I off early on a Friday? I'm off at 3 on Friday. So I might head up Friday night and grab up the stuff. Oh, maybe I'll do it tonight and then I can bring it in and drop it off on Friday. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. So we might head up to Dominic's tonight, but I'm out from 6 and it'll be closed. Oh, what do we do? Or I might go tomorrow. Today is only Wednesday, so I might go tomorrow. Because tomorrow I think I'm finished at this new schedule. I used to know my schedule so well. Finished at 3 tomorrow, so I could go do my work, finish at 3 and then head up. I'm actually finished earlier tomorrow. Why am I finished earlier tomorrow? Because I am going to a workshop. I am going to the something in the barracks in Rathmines. Something not sing along, could be sing your heart out. I'm not sure, but me and the girl I normally have on a Saturday, Sunday, me and her are going to it. The boss booked 2 tickets, so we're going to that tomorrow. Yeah, see, everything's changing on the fly. That's spoiling. I'm sweating. Whew. It's 19 degrees according to my car. Now that could be out, but it's warm. There's not a breeze. It's just a still heat, and it's so overcast. The clouds are keeping the heat in. It is hot and it is sticky. And I know before people come on going, that's not very cold. No, maybe not for you, but do you know what? Little old Ireland, we're normally 10 degrees during the day and like -2 overnight. And at the moment now it's 19 degrees during the day and like 11 degrees overnight. I'm not able for it, and I've changed all my bedding into my winter bedding. So my duvet is the big heavy tog. So yeah, sweating lads. Oh, I don't know. So go home and see what the pup is doing. Carl should be in the door. He said about 2. I probably won't be in much before him. And then I will leave my house at 10 to 6 again, and we're out until 9 o'clock. So it's a bit of a long day. Not too bad. And actually today, in fairness, was quite a chill. We did art this morning. I didn't go to any art. I had paperwork to do, and I had what else did I do? Oh, I had to go out and run some errands. Excuse me. So I was doing all that this morning. It was a real plodgy type of day this morning. So yeah, and then the girl came back. She was out doing stuff as well. She came back and she put on toasties for everybody. So that was nice. Right, I'll go and I will talk to you in a bit. Good evening, guys. It is 9:15 at night. I have just finished with my new evening client. So we were there for 3 hours today with great crack. He loves the Incredible Hulk. So we were watching the Incredible Hulk and we were doing a bit of cooking, cups of tea, biscuits, good company. It was absolutely lovely. So it was a nice evening. So now I'm going to go home. I had my dinner earlier. Oh, I came in from work earlier. It was so funny. I sat on the couch. Sorry, I'm trying to come out onto a junction. And the dog sat up beside me. And it was about, I suppose, maybe 1:45. We sat down. And the dog started yawning. I was like, geez, he's a bit tired. So I just put on some, I don't even know what I put on the telly. And 2 of us were sitting there. Next thing, I jumped awake. The dog jumped awake. He started barking. I had drooled out one side of me. Oh Jesus, it was a disaster. Girl from work just ringing to see if I'd filled in my timesheet. I was like, You've nearly killed everybody in the house. It was quite funny. Anyway, so made dinner and then I left for work at about 10 to 6. So yeah, I am tired this evening. The first day back, I always find it very tiring. To be wrecked. Now tomorrow I'll be fine. Tomorrow I am going to a fun singing is fun choir sing along is what it is. Now there was only me and another girl going, and now another client has decided, my normal Thursday client has decided to join us, so I've got 2 of them tomorrow. We're going to get the Lewis, well if it's not raining we're going to get the Lewis, and then we're going to walk, and I think afterwards we might go for lunch, depending, we'll see how it goes. And we might come out of the singing and just decide, no, we've had enough, we're going home. It can be a bit dodgy. And then tomorrow for work I have to go up to Dominic's. I have to pick up some stuff for work to bring it in on Friday, because we're going in again on, obviously I'm in the office on Friday. I have to collect this evening client at 9 o'clock on Friday morning and then bring him back afterwards, and we are cooking, I think the last time I asked we were cooking lasagna. Now as I said, things where I work change on the fly, so that could have changed, but at the moment the plan is lasagna, garlic bread, and I think chips, I'm not sure. So yeah, happy out. So that's the rest of the week. But we got through today, this is my long day, this is my really long day, because obviously I go from 10 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, and I'm only driving home now, so it just be long and it just be tiring. And I do normally try and nap for an hour in the middle of the day, just so I'm on top of my game, because obviously you have to be, there's no point in going and being sluggish. So yeah, right, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna get a cup of tea, I'm going to get my Vicky, and then it'll be time for bed. I might actually go up and answer some YouTube comments. I've been trying to be very good and on the ball and answer them as they're coming in, or as near enough to when they're coming in, because I found I'm slacking off in that, and then I get too many of them and then I'm overwhelmed, where if I can keep up with them it's not too bad. And I like answering comments, I love reading comments. Some people write so much in the comments and it's lovely because it's like little snippets of their lives, so I do enjoy reading. I actually love reading the comments. Some of them do make me fall into place laughing, and some people take things that I hadn't even thought about, and it's funny. It's just, yeah, it is funny. Right, I'm gonna go because I'm here waffling because I'm tired, and I will probably talk to you in the morning. Good morning guys, it is Thursday morning and I am on my way to go to choir thing. I know what it is. We'll find out when we get there. The client just rang me to tell me she's on her bus, so I'm going to meet her at 10 o'clock at the Lewis, and we'll get the Lewis down and see where we're going. I actually don't know where I'm going. I don't think I've ever been here before. It's Richmond Barracks. I think I have to get off at Drimna. Sorry, my sinuses are full this morning. I feel like I'm getting a cold, but I know I'm not. I know, give me an hour or two and it'll be gone. But it's not looking very healthy this morning. So I am debating whether to go as far as the Lewis stop and collect her in case it rains, because I'll show you the clouds. So these are the clouds that are rolling in. And I don't know if that is going to be raining. And it's warm enough, like I think it's 11, 12 degrees, so it's warm, there's no breeze. So I don't know if it's going to rain and we're going to get soaked or what we're going to do. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll see. If it's dry, I might just get the Lewis. Say hump it. Anyway, I'm going to make my way to the Lewis. We're going to, I think afterwards, sorry, the light is crap. We are going to go and get some lunch. So I don't know. I think that's the plan, but I'm finished work at 1 o'clock today, which is nice. So that means I'm finished then for the day. So hopefully I'll be able to get my shopping list and stuff done this evening, but we'll see. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We are heading to choir down in Richmond Barracks. Never been, so hopefully I'll get some footage if they've restored any of it. I don't even know if they've restored any of the barracks, but yeah, and then we go get lunch and then I'll be home. Woohoo, this is nice. I'm beginning to settle into this change of work schedule. But we will see. We will see. It's only, my second week doing this schedule. I am a bit all over the place and I still feel a bit discombobulated, if that's a word. But we'll get the hang of it. She's all excited about this singing. I don't know if I'm as excited as she is, but she's very excited about it. But I can't sing. That's the first problem. First problem is I cannot sing. Not that I wouldn't get 100% or an A+ for effort. I'm trying. I just cannot sing. I have not got a note in my head. But yeah. Anyway, right, I will go. I have to down this coffee and get to the Lewis. Right guys, so back down at Richmond Barracks, as you can see, they've only kept a small part of the barracks. The rest has gone into development. There are apartments, there's apartments at the back. But yeah, looking forward to this now. Don't know what we'll be singing, hopefully a more modern song. And then over here at this end is the Golden Bridge Cemetery. It's quite an old cemetery and it's nice to see that they're not building up to it. I mean, there's people overlooking it in those apartments, but they're not building up to it, which is nice, and they're keeping some green area, which is nice as well. So yeah, in we go, sing our little hearts out. They've converted the old entrance of the barracks into a library. We're on the outside, obviously, meeting rooms. There's a cloud, beautiful gardens. So we're here, we think, for an hour. We don't know how long we're here for. Oh, we're waiting for the tea and coffee at the end. So that is what we're going to go singing. No, you're right. So this is the inside of the building. You can see there's all meeting rooms in there, but they've lovely stuff etched into the glass. Well, that's not etched in, that's just a picture. But further up, there's stuff etched into the glass. And it's a really, really nice building. There's stuff that's etched into the glass. All locals. Oh, look down here. War is declared and troops are sent from Britain to the many barracks in Dublin to prepare them for the Western Front. So there's a history all on the wall. I never even looked at it, but it's all along there. So this is Richmond Barracks, 1916. It was huge. Sorry, there's lots of people talking. So they have a quiet room there, which is like a sensory room. So after the 1916 rising, they brought an awful lot of the rebels here, as they were called, and identified the leaders here. Over 3,000. Now I can't really do it very well because of the shadow, but that's it there. The court-martial trials began, and within 10 days the following 14 men were sent to Kilmainham jail for execution, and they were, well, what were identified as the rebel leaders. And Countess Markovich was the only woman to stand trial, and she got the death sentence, but it was later commuted to life imprisonment. So yeah, but this is where they were all rounded up and brought to. So I love that tower at the top, looks gorgeous. So I'm going in to do my choir for fun. So there's a lot of people actually going in, so I'm going to go. My client wanted to sit in the front row and I said not an absolute chance. I sit near the back and near the door, so if we need to make a quick exit we can. But the gardens here are beautiful. They've done a lovely job. I have to say it's one place I've never really been, but that is just gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to the cup of tea after. That's the one thing that's holding me on. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? It is Friday morning and we are on our way to our new morning client. It is 20 to 9 this morning. It is lashing rain. It is a miserable all day. Mind you, it doesn't look, I'm looking when I look at the camera, it actually looks brighter, I think, than what it is. But we're heading down here. Usually on a Friday, you know, we get our lunch in work, and normally a substantial lunch. But today the guys are going bowling. But our new client isn't particularly fond of going bowling. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him today. I have him until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So it'll either be a very long day or a very enjoyable day. Sorry, user. So I'm not sure yet what's happening, but I will know as soon as I knock on the door what we're doing today. I know by the mood and etc. So yeah, so anyway, the plan is if I can get him to go bowling, we'll go bowling. If not, I might just try and get him to go to the office and see how that pans out. We can but try, isn't that what they say? And if not, I will probably have a very quiet day sitting in the client's house, drinking tea, watching, well, I will watch probably the Hulk or maybe Columbo. He loves the 80s TV shows. So we might do that, and we'll do some reading. And today I have to try and figure out where to get the local newspaper. Do you know excuse me, they're normally free, and they just have the local news as opposed to world news, and they tend to be less impactful and less doom and gloom. Usually there'll just be some positive news stories from local areas. That's why I do, if clients say to me I want to read the newspaper, they usually don't know specifically which one they want to watch. I try and stay away from mainstream newspapers, because reading doom and gloom like that is not good for the mind, because that's all it is doom and gloom. And at least if you get a local newspaper, they tend to have good local news stories and feel good stories about the area. You know, it tends to be a much more upbeat type, but they still feel they're reading the newspaper. We've a couple of clients like that who just, they want to read the newspaper, but we try and steer them away from all the doom and gloom. This traffic is at a standstill. I am literally creeping along, which isn't great, because I have 15 minutes to get to my clients. Normally I fly down the road. I should have known though, when it was so doomy and gloomy and dull, like it's not even bright. I saw today the was I looking at the AccuWeather, and it has a brightness, you know how bright the day is going to be. Some days it can be like 6 and it's like nice and bright, but not too bright. Today was 1. That's 1 step away from nighttime. It's like, okay, this is what kills me in the winter. It's the sky is grey, the roads obviously are grey because they're tarmac or concrete, the houses are grey, everything is just grey. That ain't good either. I do try and have nice bright lamps on in the house, and I always say to people, if I can wake up of a morning or a day or at any point during the day and I can open my windows and get some fresh air through the house, that's a good day. But on days like this where it's cold and damp and you can't open the windows and everything is grey when you look out, they're not healthy. They're not good for the soul. So they're not. I hope this doesn't creep the whole way down. I have to go through one of the most notorious roundabouts in Ireland. Everybody knows of it. It's called the Green Hills roundabout, and it's something like 7 or 8 roads come onto it and off it, and no lights on it or anything, and it works perfectly. It works how a roundabout's meant to work. But it's so funny because even my kids doing driving lessons and stuff, they're like, oh, you know, the walking down roundabout, and I kept saying, it's fine if you know where you're going. It's every other idiot on it that doesn't know where they're going that causes problems. But the majority of people know where they're going, and it works fairly like clockwork. But then all you need is one idiot to be in the wrong lane, and all of a sudden he's cutting across. He thinks he's only cutting one lane, but he's actually cutting across a few. Like, we're moving a bit better. Right, I'm going to go because I am just sitting here waffling. So I will probably talk to you when I'm finished with this client, because obviously with the nature of the job, I don't think I'll get an opportunity to record unless we go bowling. I might get some snippets of bowling. We'll see. Right, talk to you in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, it is now 3:10, and it is turned into a beautiful day. Actually, it's very mild. It's 17 degrees, like October. Hello. Did someone forget to inform Mother Nature? Anyway, yeah, I'm heading home now. It was a long day. It was a very, very long day. Mentally for me, I just find it very draining. So I am exhausted. I'm actually, the whole thing of getting up the road is so I can go for a nap. I'm actually getting a headache. It was just, and it's not the poor client. It's not that he's draining, but yeah, the whole day is quite draining, because we were bowling this morning at 10 o'clock, and then we went to McDonald's. Then I had to take him for an appointment, and there was just a lot going on, and obviously I'm not only having to think for myself, I'm having to think for the client. And times like that now, I just find it draining. And it's a long day when you're in that mindset from like 9 o'clock in the morning, and now it's 3 o'clock in the day, and I'm just unwinding now. So yeah, but other than that, we actually had a good day. We watched The Incredible Hulk season 5, and it's the 1980s Incredible Hulk. So I think we watched 2 episodes of that, and we did some reading. And as I said, brought him to an appointment, brought him bowling, and then he had McDonald's for his lunch. So yeah, I mean, it was a fine day, but just tiring, mentally tiring. So I am going to go home. I am going to go for a nap. It's what, I'll be home for like 3:15. I'll probably have a nap till about 5. I'll get Carl to wake me at 5. But I am finished for the day. I just have a video to edit. I'm finished editing, but that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives me 3 hours to edit it. So yeah, that should be good. Oh, bugger, I want to go to the shop. I've just driven by it. Anyway, so what else are we going to do? That's it. I'm going to end the vlog here, guys, because I'm nearly home. I'm literally less than 5 minutes away from my house, and I am going to call it a day on my work week. I do have my client in the morning. I managed to hold on to her for Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. I don't do the evenings anymore, which is nice. So yeah, I'm happy out. I am just gonna go chill out, have a nap, then do my editing, and then I'm done. I have tonight's vlog. That's the one I have to finish editing. I have Tuesday's vlog done. Yeah, we've worked up enough to give ourselves a bit of a breather this weekend. But I knew this whole schedule with work was going to tire me out while you get used to it. And because we're all getting used to it, it is a bit more choppy changey. I was in work actually today, into the office, and the boss was saying to me, she said, I need to talk to you. I think your schedule's changing again. And I thought, oh. So yeah, just as we're getting used to it, it's changing. But look, that's the way, the nature of the business at the moment. Right, lads, I'm waffling because I am exhausted. I'm trying to keep myself awake because I'm sitting in traffic. I'm literally queuing to get to the traffic lights outside my house, outside my estate. And this is a killer, because all I want to do is just close my eyes and nod off. Well, I'm not that tired, but if I wanted to, I could park up and go to sleep. Right, I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you did, give it a hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really, really appreciate it. And I will talk to you in my next one. Bye bye.